basically when I was playing, I was fat. That's what everyone's saying. Like you said, it feels like it's getting that magical feeling back.
Obviously, we got this fella here who famously missed a penalty, which I won't say too loud. But Chunks is looking to redeem those wrongs. Big up to Chunks.
We closed that gap this year, so hopefully we can close it even more. Maybe beat them next year.
And any little sort of words you heard on Declan Rice? You know, got. We're here with Super Jackie Wilshere, and I'll tell you what, you're looking in great shape. I know. Listen, I know you're coaching and stuff like that. Look, you still be playing.
Everyone says that I look better than I did.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
No, I don't think it is. Basically, when I was playing, I was fat. That's what everyone's saying. Yeah.
You weren't fat, trust me. But no, you're looking in great shape, man. Thanks. And you know, first of all, before I even talk about like the full team season, you had a great season with the youth team.
Yeah.
I was at the final. You know, I mean, unfortunately, West Ham again. This team, West Ham. But you know, but you got some great players there, and you must have been proud of what you achieved with the youth team.
I was really proud of more of the players because, you know, I'm not saying no one expected us to get there, but they didn't really, and you know, the players like found a different gear a lot of the time, and you know, as a coach, like, I can't give them to as a coach. It's either in you or it's not in you, and they give themselves a real chance. Obviously, the job is not to go and win the youth cup. The job is to create players for Mikel, and if not for Mikel, give the players the best chance of having a career. And you know, when you see that in the players, it fills you with pride and it makes you happy. And like you said, unfortunately, we couldn't take that next step because it would have been nice for the whole academy. But I think we made a big step. The players made a big step this year, and next year hopefully we can continue it.
You know what, Jack, right? What I see from top to bottom at the Arsenal at the moment, and I know over the years there have been some up and downs times, but at the moment I look at it from youth team to women's team to the full team. You know what I mean? You can see it through the attendances. I went to the women's semi-final in the Champions League. I went to your final. There's just a complete buzz all around the place, coming right from the top, from Mikel.
Yeah, and I think you hit the nail on the head there. I think it's credit to Mikel, Edu, Per, and you know, when I finished the end of last season and I took this role, people were saying to me, "Oh, you could carry on playing," and they're right, I could have, but I saw it as an opportunity. Like you said, I saw the change in the club and what Mikel was doing, and I wanted to be part of that. And obviously I was there before coaching and training, keeping fit, so I was coached by Mikel as well, and he inspired me as well, and I thought what a good opportunity to go in and lead the team, lead the 18s, but also learn from Mikel and Albert and Per and everyone there. It's like you said, it feels like it's getting that magical feeling back, and it's a pleasure to be part of it.
Yeah, they must have been gutted at the end of the season. I mean, for me, still an incredible season, but to just miss out in the end, I mean, they must be gutted.
I think we'll always have that feeling, right? Because we're Arsenal people, we're Arsenal fans, and like at the start of the season, we started really well, and then you're looking at it, you're thinking maybe we could, and then as it went on, you're thinking, well, this is ours now. Like, this is ours to lose. I think you'll always have that feeling that we lost it, but I think, like I said before, like it's bigger than that. What Mikel's creating and the players, how they're developing, and the plan moving forward. Hopefully, invest a little bit more this season because we've got the Champions League, and then we'll go again. And listen, City are obviously the ones we've got to catch, and that will take some catching. But we closed that gap this year, so hopefully we can close it even more. Maybe beat them next year.
And any little sort of words you heard on Declan Rice? You know,
you know what? I saw his interview last night. I think he made it clear that he knows there's speculation and everyone knows that Arsenal are interested. And listen, I'd love to see Dec. I think what Dec's done as a young player for his club, West Ham, for England, like to lift a trophy, but like also like he's their main man, and to have that on his shoulders at 23, 24 is special. So listen, anyone gets him. I hope it is Arsenal, because I think he'll be sensational for the next 8 to 10 years, and eventually could be an Arsenal captain. So I hope he does come, but it's down to him.
And you know, I've got to ask you about them as well. You know, I mean, you're an ex-West Ham player as well. I mean, that was incredible what they did last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think, you know, for the whole club and for the fan base, because you forget as well, a lot of my family, I grew up as a West Ham fan, and you know, they've had some tough times. Maybe they got relegated when I was younger, and nearly got relegated when I was there a few years ago. And you can see with the West Ham fans that they really carry it with them as their life. And I'm happy for them. I'm happy for the players as well. Nobes, you know, he stepped away last year, but he's such a big name and such a big character at that club. And then Dec, and Cresswell and Jared Bowen, who I played with as well. So I'm really happy for them. And you know, next year they got the Europa League. They seem to have this sort of magical feeling in Europe, don't they? Like they only won 11 games in the league and 12 in Europe this year. It's mad.
Unbelievable results.
So yeah, hopefully they can improve in the league, but then in Europe as well.
Yeah.
Talking about this weekend, I can see you've got the OG manias on, rolling the years back, 2002-3 kind of era, looking very beautiful there. Who are you expecting the most from? Obviously we got this fella here who famously missed a penalty, which I won't say too loud, but Chunks is looking to redeem those wrongs. Big up to Chunks. But the likes of him, you've got the likes of all the other lads who have come out to ball out. Who are you looking forward to seeing?
You know what? It's probably going to sound really boring, but I played against Paul Scholes, but when I was sort of coming to the England team, he was stepping away from it, and I always thought like he was a player that I'd really like to play with, like in midfield, he can pass through the lines, find me.
Sat-nav.
So yeah, he's a sat-nav. So I'm looking forward to playing with Scholesy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
got
got one more question for you, Jack, because I know you're a busy guy today, but and I know you probably don't want to pinpoint one, but a gem that's coming through that youth team that you're like, watch out for this kid. Or
be careful, because I remember when I was coming through, people. You know, it's a different world today. So, like when I was coming through, no one really knew about me unless someone spoke about me. So everyone knows my team and the players in there. There's a few. You know, I think one moment that sticks out for me this season was, I don't know if you were there, the Youth Cup semi-final against City.
Yeah.
And Miles Lewis-Skelly scored the header. And
yes.
Like he's an under-16, so he was at school and doing his GCSEs and like on this sort of hybrid training program, and to have a moment like that, and in the 120th minute when you don't really train that much, he's still a boy, he's still got baby lungs, and was sensational. I think there's something in him that I really like.
And you're looking forward to tonight? Couple of drinks, bit of barbecue?
I don't drink, so no.
You tell him,
barbecue then.
Listen,
Barbecue,
congratulations on all your success at the team, and good luck for Sunday.
6:30 you can catch this from on ITV, STV and ITVX, and Robbie, there's still some tickets available, so we'll put the link in the description. Go and buy them if you can, and donate as well if you can.
Yeah, and
that's what it's all about.
That's right. If you can't make it down to the game, you can still donate. So we're going to put a link in the description. Make sure you click on that as well. Great cause, UNICEF. That's what it's all about, the cause. So make sure you check it out. Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.